Okay, Islam Sheikh Dwayne Bey, my Moorish American Nation family. The internet was just cut here. I needed to send an email to a formerly extended stay America now Admiral Suites, and all of a sudden the internet just cut off. I was hearing a lot of feedback, like Spanish speaking accents, male, saying they did it like angrily, and African and black, Negro, male and female accents close and around the room, and the internet just cut. So I'm about to call them and see what's going on. This is my day off, and I needed to take care of some business. I was just speaking about how they eat and have sex with dogs. Many people do. That you would be so surprised.
Hi, thanks for calling Extended Stay America, Annapolis Admiral Cochrane Drive. Welcome to our hotel. Please choose from one of the following four simple options. For sales or group reservations, press 1.
It's July the 26th, 2023,
and
this is the time.
3. For the front desk, 4. For employment opportunities at ESA, for you or someone you know, please visit esa.com/careers. Or
It's just ringing. Hopefully it'll pick up. This is the number I usually call.
reservations, press 1. To cancel or modify an existing reservation, press 2.
So I'm going to try it again. The internet, once again, just cut off.
For calling Extended Stay America, Annapolis Admiral Cochrane Drive. Welcome to our hotel. Please choose from one of the following four simple options. For sales or group reservations, press 1. For all other reservations, 2. To reach a guest and you know their extension, 3. For the front desk.
And the accents around the room was sounding angry, very angry. Spanish male accent kept sound like he was saying, he yelled, he did it. And when I was tweeting about you, Sheikh Dwayne Bey. And now the internet just cut. I cannot use the internet here at formerly extended stay America now Amherst Suites, room 116. Also, I tweeted yesterday about how Imani been trying to call to make payments to Maryland State Tax Office. He probably has called about 4 times. They said he owed over $800 in Maryland state taxes. The federal tax.
Press 1.
The federal. Hold on.
Cancel or modify an existing reservation, press 2.
I'm trying to see if AI or robots are trying to tune in to the to me calling. Because the AI or robots that have been used to rape, molest, because they can definitely transmit through radio signals, whether it's music and so forth, music, television, using them to rape, molest children for years and years and years. I'm definitely trying to see if they're bold enough to tune in while I'm recording. Because definitely there was accents around and close to the room, predominantly black, Negro, African American male and female accent, and Spanish speaking. And also AI, or what I would like to say humanoid robots, definitely are murderous. They have used them to murder. There is no doubt about that. Murder, rape, do killings on mass levels. And now, in this day and time, they're trying to make them seem as though they're helpers.
Welcome to our hotel. Please choose from one of the following four simple options. For sales or group reservations, press 1. For all other reservations, 2. To reach a guest and you know their extension,
This is the number I've been
or the front
calling.
desk 4.
Maybe they changed the number. This is the number I've been calling, and this is the same recording that I've been getting. I'm gonna go out there and see. Gotta use the restroom. So like AI robots, the same ones that they try to make them seem as though they're helpers this day and time, are the same ones that they were using when they would transmit through radio signals while you driving in your car, when you would go out dancing, when you would be in the grocery store.
Reservations, press 1. To cancel or modify an existing reservation, press 2.
When you be in the grocery store, when you would be in the grocery store,
Please make a selection or this call will be disconnected.
hold on.
For new reservations, your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance. Please stay on the line while we direct your call.
Hold on. It's not. Okay. If you were, for example, if you have a group of black Negroes, African American, that are lab freaks, robots, or AI, and they know what's going on in reference to these artificial intelligence created robots, and they're able to transmit through radio signals, TV, and they've been doing it for a long time to manipulate, to rape and molest. And so as they using them to do such things, they are the females are literally, because see, if you're female, you want to have sex with a little boy, you want to have sex with a little boy, you start massaging, if because you know how to use different forms of sound or transmit, because you AI or some type of lab experiment. You want to massage and have sex with a little boy or get them aroused, African American young males, when they hitting puberty, then you do so. Okay, remembering that there was issues with African American young males, that's the term African American black males, and females being highly sexually active, and then the spread of sexual transmitted diseases in the community. Okay, so a lot of times people focus on the males, but if you have males that are rapists and molesters, that are AI lab experiments or robots, and they able to transmit and communicate and engage with what they would say the human population. Okay, and whether it's, and in that they're able to seduce, rape, and do other forms of criminal activity, murder, whatever, then the females were doing it too. So in time, and if they already knew that the plan was, after they allowed these unclean spirits, whether they from South Central America, Mexico, pale skin, but definitely African American black Negro, after a time, they already knew that further along down the line, the plan was to flip it and make it seem as though the population of humans are evolving. Okay, they're going to flip it and seem as though they're going to transform humans as they have created robots, AI, into something of criminal nature. And they're going to flip it and make it seem as though this is an evolving civilization. And AI robots, the same ones that were making masses of people sick and sending them back and forth in the medical system, putting them in medical debt, financial debt, the same ones that are able to manipulate thoughts and emotions, and they still do today, the same ones that are involved in 9/11 or other criminal activities, they're going to flip it and make it seem as though they're helpers, and that the population that are not considered AI or robots have nothing to fear from them. But that is not true. And so what's going on here in Annapolis on a small level, but is definitely showing on a huge level what could happen, what's happening. So if you have those that have been accepting money bribes or accepting some form of thievery from these robots or AI or those lab experiments that can transmit and control money transactions, digital money transactions, because you're dealing with electronics, and they are electronic. They deal with electronics, and they're able to also engage in other forms mentally. And if they have on mass levels, if they have these lab experiments doing such things for different governments that are outside of natural law, then, and they've been doing it for a very, very long time, they're going to feel very bold, extremely bold, to continue to behave in a manner, especially if they think they're going to create a false reality to justify why they're able to do so, making themselves be perceived as gods and goddesses. In truth, they are nothing but lab freaks that have been used to murder, steal, rape, and cause masses of harm upon humanity. That's the truth. It's not maybe, if it is the truth. They are really unclean, filthy, abomination spirits, and they have been used to cause harm, murder, and as a threat to humanity for years. Bloodshed, blood money for years. So I would say it's 2023. I'm going to start at 1933, 43, 53, 63, 73, 83, 93. Then I guess you go up to 103. Is that right? And then go up 2003 or whatever. Go up. So I'm going to say longer. I'm going to say 100 years. Islam, 100 years. So because if it's easy to think that they would not have existed 100 years ago. But I'm telling you, I think they did exist 100 years ago when the radio started and the TV. So the TV came about in 1944. Okay, radios and radio transmissions were in existence before the TV. So I would say during the time when there was when the radio and listening to the radio was in existence, that's when we should think about how long these lab freaks were being used. Islam?